Mr. Hodep, you had quite the season and an outstanding record. Very few people can brag of a record as good as yours. You were playing Trust Fund here in the semifinals of Consolation. He blew you out in the first set with a shutout, but then
that was embarrassing. That was
tough. In true German style, you came back with a counteroffensive and held set point against him. Tell me about the match.
The first set was a blowout. Was not prepared for Ted. He's got a strong serve. He can hit the ball hard. It goes all the way to the back line. I'm not used to playing that far back. He's got good strokes. Obviously some training there, I think, snuck in there. Definitely might have to look into getting some of that myself. Second set, I just didn't want to get beat that bad. I think I tried a little harder, and after a couple I didn't think I could get, got lucky, and then faltered at the very end. My blitzkrieg ran out.
Your blitzkrieg.
And I couldn't hold him any longer.
Indeed, you were 1 point away from leveling this match totally. And then it would have been anyone's match at that point.
Would have been a
one
true
stroke away.
Set.
But Trust Fund fought back, and he survived set point down and came back and was victorious.
That was competitive up until the very end in the second set, not the first. That was my goal. Ted played well. I look forward to trying again next season.
Well, you're consistent. Your Sopsic style of consistency has served you well.
So far.
Now, if you combine that, your agility, fitness, and consistency with classic strokes, watch out.
We'll see. We shall see.
Because you youngsters really should be dominating.
Hopefully next season. There's always next year.
Yes, and again, I would like to point out that 3 of the Final 4 were over the age of 50.
Yes.
There's no excuse.
Well.
But next year, I'm sure you guys will dominate.
We'll try.
So, Trust Fund, congratulations. Set point down, fought back to just end Mr. Hodep's season. Tell me about the thrill of victory, Trust Fund. Or what were you thinking when you?
I don't really feel. I'm glad I won. I got handed to Hodep, but I do not feel victorious. I'm very disappointed in myself. I expected a 6-0, 6-0 skunking. I will have to go practice some more.
Well, you clearly have superior strokes. They're strong. They're low profile. You have classic form, but I think this match illustrates the power of consistency. You can't win if you don't hit it in. And his strokes were more consistent.
Yes. Yeah, in the second set, I tried to get a little too cutesy, I think, and tried aiming my shots, getting run around a little bit, and then the consistency went out the window. And
well, Trust Fund, your match against Dynasty champion JT, you won more games against him than anyone.
Which I think his championship is half mine.
Well, what I'm saying is, now you're in the finals of the Consolation against a formidable player. Although you did better against Dynasty champion JT than DNR did. What is your prediction for the Consolation final?
I'm predicting a 6-3, 6-4 victory for myself.
Well, Trust Fund, if you are able to pull this off, it will be quite the coup. So good luck against DNR.
I'm looking forward to it.
And we'll see you down the road.